For both of you guys, it seemed like, they're packing in on Chris early and daring you to shoot the three-pointer. Is that what you guys saw?
Yeah, that was because it was Coach PC Scout, and he was just telling us, be ready to have courage and stand up and knock the shot in. So going into the game, we knew that they were going to sag in the paint and really protect the paint. So we all just got extra shots up the last 2 days and really grinded and focused on that.
Yeah, Coach Frank told us that we're going to have to make shots this game, and we did. We made 13 threes, and I think that's the biggest difference.
For both of you, what kind of change in momentum was that end of the first half? You guys, it looked a lot like the game against them the first time for the first 15 minutes or so where you couldn't make a bucket, but you're still hanging on to a lead, and then you guys just caught fire, made 8 of your last 11. Hassani hits that big shot there toward the end.
I would say that end of the half run gave us a lot of momentum because it pulled us away from them to where now going into halftime we were up, we were comfortable, but now starting the half we came out a little lackadaisical, which made them cut the lead, but it was big.
Wes here in the back, just for you guys moving forward to get these back-to-back wins, what does that do for the belief in the locker room, and what type of hope does that give this program moving forward that the future's undecided and right now you guys are gaining steam?
We just got to keep believing. The coaches come up with the game plan, and we just got to follow the game plan. That's all the coaches basically. When we listen and we're attentive, it usually goes great.
Wes, going off that, you guys were challenged against Auburn. They cut it to 5 today. Georgia cuts it to 6. When you guys were on that losing streak, I'm sure you would have answered the challenge differently. How do you feel you're handling the adversity of those moments now?
We kind of, in them times of adversity during the game, we kind of got to go to our big fella, Chris, to where we slow the game down. Now is, all right, let's get away from the guards. Let's get away from shooting jump shots. Let's get to the basket. Let's get to the free throw line. And he's done a great job, finishing.
Guys, second straight game where you guys as a team, had 40 points off the bench. What's going into the bench scoring and that type of thing?
Coach Frank, he encouraged us to shoot the ball and be aggressive. That's the thing. You got me, Book, Felipe, you got guys that can shoot the ball. So we just come off the bench just trying to be very aggressive and come with the defense to keep the intensity of the starting 5 up.
Yeah, I think we just locked in today. We were focused, and we knew that we are going to have to make shots like Coach said, so we were ready to take them. And the bench did a good job doing it.
Wesley, playing off that aggression, you only committed 5 turnovers during the contest. How much has that been an emphasis for you guys, not only in practice but over the last 2?
It's been that's been something that we struggled with throughout the whole year, like turning the ball over. So when we don't turn the ball over, we get opportunities to shoot more shots. And as you can see, we offensive rebound. So even when it's not a turnover, it's a bad shot or a wild shot, we give Chris, Mike, Felipe, we give our bigs chances to give us more opportunities.
Coach Frank was in here after the Florida game and just looked about as dejected as he'd been all season. He talked about how that night he was just struggling at home and just that effort just really ate away at him. Since that time, even the loss to Tennessee, you guys have looked like a different team, particularly from that afternoon. What do you recall about his message from that day against Florida, that game against Florida, and how have you guys kind of used it these last 3 games?
The biggest thing for our team is just staying together, believing in each other, and believing in the culture of South Carolina basketball. So that's the thing he emphasized, and that's what he pushes, that we have to believe and we can't fight the coaches. Or we can't, it's not necessarily even a fight. It's, all right, I want to do something this way. We got to do it as a unit. We got to be cohesive. And that's just his big thing.